Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I have something a little bit different planned. As you can tell, I have no Otaku box in front of me or Tokyo Treat box to open for you guys. Those should be coming over the next week or so for the month of November. Now today I have something a little bit different planned, something new and exciting, something I've been wanting to do over the past month or so but just haven't had the time. Today I want to review a figure, and before I made this video I didn't really know where to start. As you guys can tell from behind me or my previous videos if you've watched them, I like figures. I own quite a few, to say the least. And I knew that I wanted to get into reviewing some of the figures that I own that people showed interest in, but I didn't really know where to start. I didn't know whether to start on the first figure I ever owned, or my favorite figure, or my favorite Miku figure, or my favorite Tony Works figure. I didn't know where to start. However, about 2 weeks ago, I was able to purchase a rather rare, rather valuable figure, and I thought that'd be a good place to start, because not only is this figure the largest in my collection, as in scale, but it is also the most valuable, as in resale value, which I don't really care about, but just so you guys know. And there really just isn't a lot of information on this figure out there. I think when it came out, it was snatched up so fast and now is sold by resellers for such a high price point that most people just haven't had the opportunity to get it, which is sad because it's a nice figure. So before I show you guys this figure, to put it in perspective just how large this is, it is not a 5th scale in size. It is not a 4th scale in size. It is not even a 1 3/2 scale in size. It's even larger than that, and we're getting close to me size. It's not quite that big. I wish it was. No, this figure is even larger than those, and as I show you guys some footage of the figures that I own, you guys might notice I'm not the type of collector who only focuses on Miku figures or Kantai collection figures or Figmas or Neandroids. When I first started getting figures, I just bought the figures that I enjoyed looking at. The first figure I ever bought was a $30, I think it was a Project Diva version Miku figure, just because I liked her. And yeah, she's cute. I mean, what's wrong with that? And even though Miku probably takes up most of my collection in general, I have figures from every single brand I can think of. Tons of different series, tons of different animes, tons of different custom characters. Characters I don't even know what anime they're from, like this one. I have no idea who this is. I just saw it for $20. It's a good smile. Why not? It came with a soundtrack CD too, which I have yet to listen to. So yeah, keep that in mind going forward. I don't focus in any certain thing. I have figures from Alpha Max, Orchid Seed, Good Smile Company, Bondi. I mean everything I can think of. But enough chit chat. I'm really excited to show you guys this one because I was excited to purchase it. Let me grab it. I saw the sun. I opened up my eyes, I saw the sun. So yeah, there she is. If you guys can't tell what this is, if you're not familiar, this is Super Sonico. This is the Super Sonico from A-Toys. This is the half scale, yes I said that, half scale size figure. This is the perfect body tan or sun-tanned version with the striped bikini. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm very excited to own one of these. Right when I first got into figure collecting about 3 years ago, I saw it somewhere and was like, man, someday I'll own one of those. Years went by, the price went up and down, resellers were mostly bringing it up, and there was a point where I was like, I'm never gonna own one of those. Until recently, I was looking at the Gigantic series, Super Sonico, and just happened to stumble across one of these, which is even more gigantic than the Gigantic series, Super Sonico. So yeah, I'm definitely going to show you guys some close-up footage of this figure. The amount of detail on it is just, it's impressive. From the color of the skin, to the toenail painting, to the necklace, to the hair color, just the overall stance of it as well is really well done. Which I hope it would be, because this cost a lot of money. I did get a pretty good deal on it, considering this is one of the rare versions. Pretty much, to my knowledge, there's 3 different A-Toys half-scale Super Sonicos. There is the standard, normal white skin with the white bikini finish. There is the suntanned with a striped bikini version, like what I have now. And then there is the regular white skin with a black bikini version, which seems to be the rarest. I had a hard time finding that one, which I like that one, but I like this one the best. I like the suntanned skin with the tan lines. It's pretty awesome. So right off the bat, I mean, you guys can tell that this figure is just huge. It's, I think, right over 3 feet tall. It is considered a half-scale figure. So this is actually a resin figure as well. That's something I should note. It's not going to be your standard PVC figure that you would get from Good Smile or Alpha Max, something like that. As happy as I was to receive this figure, there was a slight problem upon me opening it. When I was peeling open the box like a kid on Christmas morning, I could hear movement from inside the box coming from the figure itself. And with a resin figure, that's about the last thing you ever want to hear. But when I opened it, I mean, as you guys can tell, it looks good. I didn't notice anything. There was one strand of hair that had broken off the tip, but I can fix that. That's not too bad. Until I noticed something. And if you guys have noticed in the corner of this video, you might see it. She ain't got no hands, Lieutenant Dan. They popped off. They came unglued or broke. So yeah, that was really disappointing. Now this figure originally came out in 2014-ish. So the age of the glue might have been the reason of that. It might have just, degraded over time and come unglued. Or, it got bumped during shipping. I mean, this is getting loaded on a plane in Japan and flown across the Pacific to my house. So there's going to be, I would assume there's a few bumps along the way, which is understandable. I mean, it sucks, but it's understandable. The cool thing is that the company that I bought it from has been really awesome. They're working with me to get some sort of rebate back, because obviously that affects the value. And just the overall look of it, too. I can repair it, but I mean, that takes time and effort, and it's never going to be like new either. So yeah, they've been great. I'll link that company's website in the description. Not that I really owe them anything. I just appreciate good customer service. And I think that if you're a diehard figure collector or just an anime collector in general like myself, you would appreciate good customer service. Because when you're buying something from across the ocean, from a country that doesn't speak English, good customer service goes a long way when there's an issue. But enough about broken arms. Let's get back to this figure. I want to show you guys what I think is the funniest thing about this figure. So I think we can all agree that this is about the normal sized anime figure box. This is the Orchid Seed Fist Scale Nitro Series Super Sonico, the one that I showed in the beginning of the video. This one here, that's always kind of just right next to me in the video. I really like it for a somewhat inexpensive figure. It's really well done. The detail's amazing. Highly recommend it. Anyways, that's not the funny part. So yeah, this is about normal. I'll put that right there. Let me grab the box for this figure. This is the box for the A-Toys half-scale Super Sonico figure. That should further just put in perspective how large this figure is. This might be the largest figure box that I ever own. Who knows? Unless I get the chance to buy the life-size Kana figure. Maybe someday. Alrighty guys, that about does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this kind of new format of a video as I kind of look into some of the rare figures that I own, please leave a comment and let me know, because I definitely have more to do. I didn't really want to make this video to so much show off my figure collection, because I could really care less what other collectors might think. This is really just more of a personal hobby of mine. Believe me, there is a lot of work that went into getting these. I just wanted to more give people the opportunity to see a figure that kind of got swept under the rug. This figure never really got the chance to shine, to be honest. It was, I think, just bought up so much in the beginning that most people never got the chance to purchase one themselves. And it's going to be tough going forward, because the resale value on this one is just getting higher and higher and higher as we go forward. But thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.